The wind screams across the steppe, endless white stretching to the horizon. A line of Homo sapiens trudges forward, bent beneath the fury of snow and ice. Their furs whip in the gale, stitched tightly with sinew and bone needles. At the front, the leader grips a spear tipped with stone, his eyes fixed on a dark shape rising from the frozen plain. Not a mountain, but the bones of mammoths, stacked and lashed with hide, their shelter waiting. The tribe stumbles inside, the howling storm cut off by mammoth ribs towering like pillars. Skins stretched across the frame ripple but hold. Fires smolder in stone rings. The smell of smoke, marrow, and hides replaces the sharp bite of ice. Children cling to their mothers, wide-eyed, while hunters crouch to warm hands, stiff from cold. This is survival in the coldest age. Bone shelters, fire, and endurance. At dawn, the storm relents. The hunters gather, spears and throwing sticks in hand. They track across the frozen steppe, their footprints crisp in the snow. Ahead, dark shapes move, a herd of wild horses scraping frost for grass. The hunters signal silently, splitting to encircle the herd. Breath clouds the air as they close in. The attack is swift. Spears fly, striking a young mare. The herd bolts, snow exploding under hooves. The hunters rush the fallen horse, plunging stone blades to end the struggle. They cut fast, meat carved, fat gathered, sinew stripped. Yet survival never comes unchallenged. Shadows move at the edge of vision. Wolves again, lean and desperate, drawn by blood. A growl echoes over the snow. The hunters form a circle, torches lit from fire carried in hide sacks. The wolves creep closer, eyes glowing. The tribe shouts, waves fire, thrusts spears. One wolf lunges, snapping, but a hunter drives it back with flame. At last, the pack scatters into the frozen dark. The humans stand victorious, dragging their prize home. That night, the shelter glows. Flames roar high, horse meat sizzling, fat dripping into the fire. Children gnaw bones, women sew fresh furs with bone needles. At the center, a man raises a bone flute, breath trembling into sound. The notes echo, strange and haunting, carried on the crackle of fire. A woman paints, ochre smeared across, hide stretched against bone, horses galloping, wolves circling, hunters standing tall. Their story preserved in symbol and song, but survival demands more. Days later, food dwindles. The hunters march again, following mammoth tracks cut deep into snow. Hours stretch. The herd appears at last. Massive shadows against the white towering tusks, woolly hides dusted with frost. The hunters know the risk. Mammoths can kill as easily as feed. Yet without this hunt, the tribe starves. They creep close, spears ready, hearts pounding. The leader signals. A spear flies, striking deep. The mammoth trumpets, enraged, snow scattering as it charges. Hunters scatter. One man is thrown down, tusks slashing inches from his body. Another rushes with a flaming torch, thrusting into the beast's eye. The mammoth rears, bellowing. Spear after spear drives in until the giant collapses. Shaking the ground with its final fall, the hunters stand silent, breathing hard, snow settling around them. They gather quickly, meat carved, fat stored, tusks and bones marked for shelter. But the fallen comrade groans, wounded. They bind him with sinew and herbs, carrying him home on a frame of spears lashed with hide. Victory comes with pain, yet survival is secured. The tribe feasts for days. Fires roar, bellies fill, skins and bones turned tools. Children laugh again, safe. Yet beyond survival, meaning grows. On the bones of their shelter, they paint mammoths in ochre and charcoal. Around the fire, voices chant with the flute's song, rhythm pounding like the earth. Shadows dance on bone walls, as if ancestors rise with the flame. Then the storm returns. Snow whirls outside, wind screaming against the mammoth bone walls. Inside, the tribe huddles close, fire burning bright. They press together, hunters, women, children, wounded, bound by story, fire, and blood. Outside, the world freezes. Inside, humanity endures. At the height of the Ice Age, survival is not only strength of arm or sharpness of spear. It is fire, bone, art, and unity. In the frozen silence, the tribe's story burns bright, a spark carried forward through ages.